Hey everyone, welcome to Active Self-Protection Extra here at C2 Tactical in Scottsdale. Thank you to them for allowing us to use the range with our Director of Training and Chief Marketing Officer Neil and my buddy Justin Hamilton, who is a heck of an intermediate level shooter and really can run a gun pretty darn good. So we're going to do today something that I think is a lot of fun in our low round count drills series, because ammo right now, stupid expensive, difficult to come by. So we are calling this particular drill, I really wanted to call it a half box to glory, but we're going to call it a half box spot check. Newbold Targets is now Throom. Throom targets are lightweight, weatherproof, take thousands of rounds of shooting and make shooting fun. Pick up a set for your next range trip. So this particular kind of warm-up, or this idea of checking my work, right, is that you've been doing your dry fire at home because live ammo is crazy expensive. I mean, we're seeing 60 cents a round for 9mm right now, which is ridiculous, right? And quite frankly, I don't think that's going to change in the next year due to the political situation, as well as, you know, pandemic stuff and all that. I think ammo is going to stay expensive. So if a box of 9mm is 30 bucks, going to the range and blowing through 4 or 5 of them gets stupid expensive. So we are gonna come today to do just half a box of ammo, 25 rounds. So if I say, hey, wait a minute, I don't have a lot of money, it might cost me $15 or $20 to come to the range, and then half a box of ammo might cost me another $15, so I can at least get the maximum out of my stuff. So this particular one is 25 rounds. So all we're gonna do here is we are going to maximize our capabilities. So the first thing that we wanna do is, I'm gonna tell you where I got all these. Number one is we, first of all, kind of cannibalized Gila Hayes 5x5 drill. And Gila Hayes 5x5 drill is from the ready. At 5 yards, you put 5 shots in a 5-inch circle in 5 seconds. That's your goal, okay? So we're gonna say this on this. If that's your skill level and you can do that, legit. If you can do that easily, and that's not a hard time, make the circle smaller, make the distances farther, make the time less. So that's kind of, you know, to push you where you're working. After you do Gila Hayes, we're gonna do 5 draws to first shot. Again, that's the most important skill in a gunfight. Next, after that, we have to actually kind of do some recoil control as well. So we're gonna do failures to stop. So we're gonna do 3, draw and fire 2 to the 8-inch circle, 2 to the body, and 1 to the head. Then we are going to do, at the end of that, 3 skill on demand. So that means we are gonna draw and fire 2 to the head. So this is really time, because you've got to get your hits here, okay? If you don't get your hits here, you fail. Make sense? Yep. So gunfights, only hits count. So we're going to run this double Vickers scoring. So if you miss one, it costs you 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. And that's obviously a mess. So you can set your own time standard here. I can tell you this. If you're going to do a Gila Hayes 5x5, 5 draws to first shot, 3 failures to stop, and 3 skill on demand, and you can do that in 20 seconds total, you are a rock star, rocket ship.
You're a wizard.
You're a wizard, you know, master, grandmaster level shooter. You're on your way, okay? 30 seconds, I think you are like a professional level of shooter. 40 seconds, I think you're perfectly competent. And we go, hey, you're perfectly competent to carry a gun. So let's run this a little bit, see how we do with a half a box of ammo. So you are going to start, and we are going to start here at the 7-yard line because you are an advanced level shooter, okay? So you get to do this on hard mode. All right? Okay. So your first goal here, instead of the 5-inch Gila Hayes circle, you get to use the 4-inch head box.
All right.
All right? So you're going to draw and fire 5 at the head box, recognizing that if you miss one, it's a 2-second penalty. Very good, and you can see here that Neil got a 3.81, so obviously that is pretty darn spicy. Okay, now we're going to draw and fire 1 to the body. Okay, draw and fire 1 to the 8-inch circle.
8-inch circle? Okay.
So anything outside of the 8-inch circle, which on these ILFE QP targets is the inside circle, is the 8-inch circle, is a +2. Don't suck. Shoot ready? Stand by.
Oh.
Okay.
That's 2 seconds.
That was a tough day.
If you're going to take 2 seconds, earn them.
Earn them. If you're gonna, you know, Sam Kinison used to say, if you're gonna miss heaven, don't miss it by this much.
I overgripped. I got it.
Boy, howdy. And a 169 no less.
Wow.
Shooter ready? Stand by. .165. 3 more to go.
Oof.
Stand by. 171. The funny part is this is Neil is the guy who is usually like 9.2, 9.1. I don't know what happened, but it's a day.
I got a brand new holster. This is literally the first time I've shot out of this holster. So
It's a poor artist that blames his brushes.
I'm not blaming anything. I got work to do.
All right, here we go. We got
Clean
some more.
it up.
All right, we are going
we
to
doing?
draw and fire 2 to the body, 1 to the head.
Boom, boom, boom.
Failure to stop. 2 to the body, 1 to the head.
Let me check my.
You got 3 in the gun?
Yep.
Manage ammo as needed. 2 to the body, 1 to the head. We're going to do 3 iterations on this. Now we're going to do 3 iterations of the skill on demand. So draw and fire 2 to the head.
Okay.
Beautiful. 2, 3, 7. All right, put them away. All right, so let's add up his scores, shall we? 27.72 today. So Neil's time on this half box skill challenge, 27.72. Now, would you agree with me? I think you've covered a lot of ground in 25 rounds.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, just a lot of holster work, a lot of recoil work, a transition in there, follow-up shots, all of that kind of stuff. That's a lot of ground in 25 shots.
Okay. Justin, you ready?
Yep.
All right, we're going to clear this bad boy out. Now, Justin, I'm going to give you the opportunity, okay? So I consider Neil an advanced shooter. Dude does a ton of gun school and all that stuff.
Okay.
If you want to step into the 5-yard line and start from there, you're more than welcome.
I'll start from here.
You're going to start from here. The biggest thing here, though, is you got to get hits. If you miss, they cost you crazy time. Okay? So it's 2 seconds every time you miss. So make sure that you get your hit. All right? So here's what we're going to do. Your first one is you're going to draw and fire 5 shots at the head box.
Okay.
All right? So this isn't really simulating I'm going to shoot somebody in the face 5 times. This is all this is saying is, can I get a refined enough sight picture multiple times, recoil control the gun,
Right.
and as quickly as I can get 5 hits in a relatively small target.
Okay.
If you really wanted this to be like a simulation of a gunfight, think an 8-inch circle at 15 yards. So that's like a center chest box
Right.
at 15 yards.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy's way over there.
Sure.
But I got to shoot him a bunch. You're going to draw. Go ahead and draw and load your gun if you need to.
It is.
You loaded, ready to rock. Okay. Okay, you fired 6. Just an extra for fun. Go ahead and safely holster finger carefully along the slide. He's so used to doing a bill drill. He's like, there's no way I'm not doing it. Okay, so that's a tough spot, right?
3 miss.
Yeah, so that's, I mean, again, this is one of those things where you go, yeah, speed is important, but accuracy, crazy important, right?
Yeah.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to draw and fire 1 to the 8-inch circle in the body.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to do that a total of 5 times, but 1 at a time. All right? All right, get your hits. Shooter ready. Two, 4. Had a little hitch in your shirt there.
Yep.
So you've gone through 11. Now, you got at least this iteration in here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to draw and fire 2 to the body and 1 to the head. Now we are going to do draw and fire 2 to the head.
Okay.
Okay? 2 to the head. If I had a little advice here, you're right on the edge of your accuracy standards there. Okay,
Yeah.
so as you come out, I would prep the trigger, but don't press all the way through it until you say, nope, my sights are settled on that, and then finish.
Okay.
Okay? Oh, you empty. Oh, wait a minute, we had him out. Start again. 41.34 seconds today. That's I know not what you wanted, right? So what we're going to work on the rest of the day is, boy, that was a half of a box. So what we really want to work on today is you gripping that gun with authority. So then that way the bullets go where you're going, nope, that's where my sights are, rather than that moving around while you finish your trigger press.
I think I wait until I'm making my shot to really grip down on my pinky, and when I do that, I'm moving. I really gotta grip it hard all the way when I draw, I think.
Yeah, that's what I really want you to work on the rest of the day. Is just think, I'm going to grip this gun like it stole something from me from the second I have a hold of it. 33.45, which is utter crap for me, okay? So obviously what John needs to work on is gripping that gun with the support hand awful hard today. So I'm not happy with that shooting at all. Quite frankly, that's significantly beneath me. But it is what I had today and in this moment. So I'm pretty okay with all my body shots. When we started getting a little bit more, I started going faster than my eyeballs could see. And so I started screwing it up. Hey, this is a good half box challenge. What do you think?
I really enjoyed it. It got my heart going. I broke a sweat doing it. It's the first time you do it. You do it on camera. We have never run this before.
Nope.
This is literally the first time we ever did it. First shots in several days for me.
Yeah, a few weeks.
And for you.
Yeah,
So, it was a good way to measure where we are right now.
Half box spot check. Try it your next range trip.